I'm Samantha Drugel.
And I'm Megan Kane. Welcome to the 13th Lotus Leaf Live broadcast of the school year here at the high school. We'll be discussing the news every Friday.
This week we'll be delivering several important school announcements, having a taste test, and having another medical meetup segment.
Today is Friday, December 10th, 2021, and this is Lotus Leaf Live.
This past Tuesday, school was canceled due to a social media threat following the Oxford shooting. According to the press release issued by the sheriff's office late Tuesday morning, the investigation into the threat led to a 15-year-old MPS student being apprehended and lodged in the Monroe County Youth Center. Monroe County Prosecution Attorney Michael G. Roaring announced Tuesday afternoon that he had been charged with false report or threat of terrorism in using a computer to commit a crime. We had the privilege of sitting down with our superintendent, Dr. Julie Everly, the day we returned to school after the threats. Here's what she had to say on this very important school safety issue.
So I think it's really important to note that, the safety, we talk about a lot of things in school. We talk mostly about our coursework and what we have to work on next and learning objectives, but there's nothing more important than being safe and feeling safe in a school environment. And we have a lot in place. The tragic events in Oxford, Michigan remind us that even with everything in place, there are times when unfortunate events occur, and we can never do too much to prepare. You can never do too much. And, we do have a great partnership with our law enforcement agencies. And, we did have, you referenced it, we did have a threat that was placed on social media. And we were able to work with both the City of Monroe Police Department and the Monroe County Sheriff's Department to quickly resolve the threat because of the timing of the threat. We did, certainly, we will take no chances when it comes to safety. We did cancel school yesterday and stayed in very close contact with them, and they did get to the bottom of that threat and take a suspect into custody now, and the subject remains in custody as we speak in this interview.
Look for a full investigative report where we interview local experts and explore safety in our schools, which will be airing right before Christmas break.
If you received a letter informing you that you are eligible to pursue membership in National Honor Society, the window for getting your candidate packet has been extended until next Tuesday, December 14th. If you are not sure if you are eligible, you are welcome to stop by B218 to ask Mr. Steele. Also, packets are only available before or after school, or during TFT with a pass from your teacher. Do not come between classes or during one of your classes.
Any student interested in being a part of the MHS Young Democrats should join the club's Google Classroom page for more information. The code to join is S3QWTKH.
All Trojan 4-H members should see Miss Sky ASAP to ask about their Christmas cards for the military project. All members are asked to wear their Trojan 4-H shirt on Friday, December 17th and meet in B110 for a yearbook photo during TFT. Check the classroom page and Instagram for reminders. If you would still like a shirt, please see Miss Sky for one. They are $15.
You can still buy yearbooks for this year. If you are interested, you can pre-order one online. They are $70. Order them now because prices will go up once they arrive.
For those seniors who have not yet submitted their Senior Square materials, you can still turn in your materials before December 15th, but will be charged a $5 late fee. Please see the late Senior Square submission form on the MHS Class of 2022 Google Classroom for more info. Lastly, the yearbook staff would like students to fill out their short holiday survey during TFT.
Our choir will be performing at Mathis Tree Farm this Saturday, December 11th, between times of 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Come and show your support.
Student Council is working at Toys for Tots. You can donate new and unopened toys in boxes located in the Commons, the main office, or Mr. Kimberlin's room in A209. They are accepting donations until December 17th.
Now for national news. According to CNN, the Biden administration is expected to announce the diplomatic boycott of the Beijing Olympics due to China's human rights records. If they followed through with this, it would keep U.S. officials from attending the games, but not the athletes. In a press conference, Jen Psaki added that the United States has serious concerns about the alleged human rights abuse in China.
Former President Donald Trump came into contact with more than 500 people between testing positive for COVID-19 and his admittance to the hospital, according to Washington Post writers. Further, Mark Meadows recently wrote a book revealing that he tested positive a few days before the debate, continuing on regardless. When an ABC News reporter asked President Joe Biden at a recent press conference if he thinks the former president put him at risk, he responded with, "I don't think about the former president, thank you." Roll the clip.
Mark Meadows has written a book revealing that President Trump tested positive for COVID 3 days before your first debate. Do you think the former president put you at risk?
I don't think about the former president.
Mr.
Thank
President,
you.
whatever happened to your promise to shut down
Were
the
you aware
virus?
that he tested positive?
Sir, what testing requirements are you going to implement?
Following the shooting in Oxford last week, prosecutors decided to charge shooter Ethan Crumbley's parents, Jennifer and James Crumbley, with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Following news of this, they quickly went on the run, disappearing on Friday, though their attorney claimed that they planned to return to court. However, officers found them in an industrial building in Detroit early on Saturday. They are now in custody, awaiting trial on $500,000 bail each.
Further, more news has been released prior to the shooting. On Monday, Crumbley was caught searching for ammunition on his phone. Subsequently, his mother texted him, "LOL, I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught." The same day of the shooting, Ethan Crumbley had drawn a gun on his desk with the words, "The thoughts won't stop. Help me." The teacher that found this took a picture and immediately alerted other staff members. Staff immediately requested a meeting with his family. Crumbley supposedly had the gun with him during this meeting, taking it with him afterwards when his parents insisted he was fine to return to class. School officials had the grounds to search his backpack, but did not. His mother seemed to know of his plans, texting him, "Ethan, don't do it," while he was on scene of the shooting.
On a lighter note, Olivia Rodrigo announced her Sour Tour on Monday. The tour included 48 stops across 11 countries and is scheduled to begin on April and end in July. Tickets go on sale today.
Due to a global supply shortage, Canada's maple syrup supply is running low. They are the top producer and exporter of maple products in the world, and in 2017, the gross value of maple products produced was about $380 million US. Now Canada has unlocked nearly half of their emergency maple syrup reserves, equivalent to 22 million kilograms. Who knew that emergency maple syrup reserves existed?
We will be visiting varsity home games and meets to catch footage of your favorite MHS sports as they come. Now here's Tristan Mann with this week's Sports Update.
Hi, I'm Tristan Mann, keeping you up to date on all MHS athletics. Here's what you need to know on this week's Sports Update. Girls varsity basketball had an away game Tuesday against New Boston Huron. They won 44-41. They also have a game tonight at 7 p.m. at Skyline. Boys varsity basketball has a home game at 7 against Skyline. The varsity bowling team had a home meet against Bedford on Monday. The boys team won 17-13. The girls won 25-5. They also had an away meet yesterday against Ann Arbor High School. Their next meet is today against Lincoln High School at 3:30. Boys varsity hockey had a game against Roosevelt High School on Monday. They lost 3-4. They had another away game Tuesday night against their rival SMCC. It was an exciting game, ending with Monroe winning 5-2. They have a game tomorrow at 5:20 p.m. against Bishop High School. Boys varsity swimming has their first meet next Thursday, the 16th. The meet starts at 6. It's away at Ann Arbor High School. Boys varsity wrestling had a meet against Clinton High School on Wednesday night. They have the B.D. Lambros Wrestling Invitational Tournament this Sunday, starting at 9 a.m. That's all we have for you on this week's Sports Update. Join us next week for more updates and highlights.
We are back with yet again another medical meetup segment by ProMedica. This week, they are trying to share information about the flu shots. Check it out.
Hi, Monroe High School. This is Barbara. I'm one of the nurses down here in the ProMedica clinic located in room D111. This month's education topic is the flu. December 5th through the 11th is National Influenza Vaccine Week, but I wanted to talk to you real quick about what the flu is, how it spreads, and ways to prevent it. So the flu is a viral infection. It infects your lungs, throat, and nose. It's a respiratory infection. Some of the symptoms of the flu include a cough, nasal congestion, runny nose, body aches and chills, fever, sore throat can be present too. Sometimes people can have vomiting and diarrhea with the flu, although it's not as common as most people think. It's more so common in little ones, little kids. It's not as common with adults or older kids. Some of the ways that the flu spreads is through coughing and sneezing. Droplets of spit are passed to other people through coughs and sneezes, and even talking. Another way it's transmittable is by touching an infected surface like a desk or a countertop. If you pick up those droplets from the surface and then touch your nose or your mouth, that's another way that you can get sick with the flu. Flu symptoms typically start about 1 to 3 days after infection. There are some differences between flu and COVID. With COVID, we see a lot of loss of taste and smell. We don't often see that with the flu. With COVID-19, we also see sore throats, and that's sometimes with the flu, not always. And then runny and stuffy nose, sometimes with the flu can happen, but most always with COVID-19. COVID-19 symptoms start about 1 to 14 days after exposure, so it has a longer period of developing symptoms than the flu. So some of the best ways to prevent the flu is hand washing, either with soap and water in the sink for at least 20 seconds or with hand sanitizer. Another great way to prevent the flu is covering coughs and sneezes, wiping down countertops and desks with disinfectant. And then one of the best ways to prevent the flu is the flu vaccine. So we now offer the flu vaccine here in the clinic, which is really exciting for Monroe. We have the flu vaccine here. It prevents against 4 different types of strains of the flu, and we are going to be able to start giving those next week. You're welcome to come down anytime next week to receive your flu vaccine if you're interested. This is for students or staff, or you can get scheduled for an appointment. If it's easier for you to pick a time and come at a specific time, that works too. We can get you scheduled. So yeah, come on down. You can ask us any questions if you're a little hesitant about the vaccine. We'd be happy to talk to you. We also have Dr. Shank available to talk to you about vaccines as well.
Holiday-themed treats are a huge part of the Christmas season, and this week my dad tried a couple of them. Take a look.
Hi everyone, I'm Megan Kane, and you already know who he is. And today we're going to be trying 2 holiday treats, I guess. I was at Walgreens and I saw Mountain Dew Ginger Snapped. It's gingerbread flavored Mountain Dew. I don't even like Mountain Dew as it is. And apparently it's like the citrus flavor of Mountain Dew plus gingerbread, so I'm not really sure how that could be good. And peppermint ice cream from Independent Dairy, I've already had this. I'm biased. It's really good, so I'm just gonna be telling you how good it is. So let's start with the Mountain Dew. Little for me, little for you.
Thank you.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Cheers.
I get ginger.
I got an ice cube. Wait, it's actually not bad. It's not bad.
No.
I don't think I'd go out of my way to buy this, but it's actually pretty good. I didn't expect that at all. Okay, now we're moving on to the peppermint ice cream. I'm telling you, this is the best ice cream I've ever had. Like, I don't know what it is, but I don't know a better ice cream than this. How much do you want, Dad?
One little scoop.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, it would help if I got spoons. Mom, can you grab spoons for us, please? Thanks, Mom. You're the best. Have you ever had this before?
No. I
All
haven't.
right. So this is his first time trying it. Oh. There you go. Okay, you try it first since you've never had it. And you tell the people how it is, okay?
Okay. It's great. It's got
Isn't
little.
it?
It's got little pieces of
Peppermint in it.
peppermint. Yeah.
It's so good. Best ice cream out there. Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, rate the ice cream.
I would say 8.
Mine out of 10. Just leaving room for better?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd give it a 10.
If I had loose teeth, I don't think I'd like this because those little crunches might take a tooth out.
Well, I'm really glad you don't have loose teeth. I'm glad I don't have loose teeth. So if I had to recommend trying one of these, skip out on the Mountain Dew. It's really not bad, but the peppermint ice cream is way better. All right, well, that's all we have for you today. Say bye, Dad.
Bye, Dad.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Join us next week for our Christmas special.
We will continue to keep our social media website updated during these fast-changing times. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media at Lotus Leaf Live. You can read full stories and more on our website, lotusleaflive.com. I'm Samantha Drugel.
And I'm Megan Kane. We hope everyone's staying safe and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.